In a quiet little garden, tucked away beneath a giant sunflower, lived Wally the worm. He was soft and pink, and absolutely loved the cool, dark soil. Wally was a gentle soul, full of curiosity, but he was also painfully shy. He always told himself he was just too slow, too squishy, and way too small to ever make a difference. He'd watch the world from below, feeling invisible. Now, up above, in the bustling world of grass, blades, and fallen leaves, lived Anya the ant. Anya was tiny, but oh, she was mighty. She marched everywhere with a confidence that made her seem 10 times her size, often carrying crumbs that were twice as big as her. For Anya, life was all about speed, strength, and never ever stopping. She truly believed that if she ever slowed down, her whole world would simply fall apart. Her motto was faster, stronger, always moving. One afternoon, the sky turned a grumpy shade of grey, and a sudden, fierce rainstorm swept through the garden. Fat raindrops hammered the earth, and soon the ground began to flood. Down in his cozy tunnels, Wally felt the soil around him turning to mud and collapsing. Panic set in. He was terrified, but he knew he couldn't stay there. With a surge of determination he didn't know he had, he started wriggling his way upward toward the chaos above. At that very moment, Anya was in trouble too. The rushing water had washed away the carefully laid trail back to her anthill, and now a river was pouring into its entrance. She and her colony were scrambling, trying to find higher ground, but the current was too strong. And then their two very different worlds collided. Wally broke through the surface of the soggy ground just as Anya, exhausted and struggling, slipped and fell into a swirling puddle. At first, they were wary of each other. Wally, the slow, soft worm; Anya, the fast, tough ant. What could they possibly have in common? But desperation sparked an idea. Anya saw Wally's long, flexible body. "You can reach the other side," she chirped. Wally, seeing the panic in her eyes, realized she was right. He stretched himself out, anchoring his tail to a sturdy root and extending his head to a leaf on the other side of the puddle. He became a living bridge. Anya, in turn, didn't just scramble across. She stopped. She took a breath. And then, with her natural leadership, she began to direct her ant family, one by one, across Wally's back. "Steady now. Single file. Watch your step." Her clear commands and teamwork turned chaos into an orderly rescue mission. Together, they saved the entire ant colony. And by doing so, the ants, now on stable ground, helped pack down the soil, preventing Wally's underground home from washing away completely. When the sun finally peeked through the clouds and the rain stopped, the garden looked transformed. Everything was fresh and clean, but it wasn't just the garden that had changed. So had Wally and Anya. Wally looked at his soft, pink body and realized that being soft didn't mean being weak. It meant being adaptable. It meant he could bend without breaking, and Anya, She looked at her rescued colony and realized that sometimes the most important thing you can do is slow down, assess the situation, and work together. Speed wasn't always the answer. From that day forward, a special friendship blossomed between the worm and the ant. Wally would often come up to the surface to chat, and Anya would share stories of her adventures. The garden thrived like never before, a vibrant, beautiful place full of life. And it was all because two of its smallest creatures learned that their differences were actually their greatest strengths, and they took the biggest, most important step of all together. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more tales from our little corner of the world. See you next time.